Hi Libra. How are you, my fellow air sign? I hope you guys are doing fabulous and living the best version of your reality. Welcome to your July 2022 reading, darling. Okay? Because it's about to get real. So, I didn't have any downloads until I kind of meditated on Libra, like real quick while I was like laying down, smoking real quick. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it cute. And all I heard was justice has to be served, and you are the justice card in the tarot, Libra energy, right? Justice has to be served. I kind of feel like this is a lot of you constantly going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth from like the old version of you and the new version of you. Justice has to be served. For some of you, the decisions that you are making, the results of the decisions that you are making, or the consequences of the decisions that you are making, are bringing justice to your life, whether it is light or darkness, good or bad. It does not matter. Everything that's happening to you or is happening to you, whether it's things with cops, justice, um, um, your career, your identity, your spiritual journey, um, how you feel about what your life is like, your karmic cycle, justice is going to be served. I feel like whatever energy this is, you guys, Libra, are constantly in this energy of indecision and indecisiveness, and the justice is about to be served. Saturn in Aquarius is about to show you how to balance out that indecisiveness. Some of you can be indecisive about a relationship or someone that you might have let go or that you are with. Some of you might be indecisive, or not, or not indecisive, but like trying to bring justice to your own reality, right? Some of you is manifesting in the sense that you need to stop trying to justify yourself in your actions or your perceptions and what you think is true, which is not. And this is why a lot of you, the consequences come and bring you justice and humble the shit out of you. Because some of you make decisions that don't need to be made, or make decisions that don't align with the reality that you're currently living in. For others of you, it's the opposite. You're not bringing justice to the things that are being brought into you, the opportunities, the manifestations. You're not taking advantage of them and making them justice. For others of you, finally justice was brought, justice was served, and some of you left the relationship or are contemplating on leaving this relationship because it's been holding you back. For others of you, it's leaving the relationship with your old self, the old version of you, right? And now the new version of you, it's like you've been cheating on the old version of you with the new version of you, and now you're about to leave the old version of you for the new version of you. Or your consciousness is, right? And a lot of you are having this indecisiveness of, how do I do this, or what do I do, and should I make this decision, or should I take a risk? Indecisiveness. But the balance, the scales are about to be balanced because they're about to teach you how. So we're about to go into prayer, and we're about to see what this energy is all about, right? So, thank you, Father, Mother, God, for waking us up today and allowing us to be an extension of you. Understanding that you give us free will so we can be co-creators of our own reality. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding that we're constantly connected to God's source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, anything that is high vibrational, to get these messages across to the collective of Libra so they can be able to expand. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it and nothing without you. In your humble name we pray. So it be, so it be, so it be. So guys, right? We're gonna get into this energy. We're gonna go into the mystical shaman oracle. I don't know why, but when I said your name earlier, Spirit told me to grab this deck. So that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all know I'm submissive to Spirit. So what are the energies for Libra? What are the energies for Libra? The messages for Libra. Please, Spirit. What are the messages for Libra? The spiral. The spiral. A lot of you are constantly bringing justice to other people's lives, other people's realities, whether it's through relationships, connections, some family members, because some of you are very detached, or live far away from them. You bring justice to the wrong people, Libra, and I kind of feel like this is what derails you. So this is why they keep asking, when are you going to bring justice to yourself? Sometimes you feel like you're spiraling. Sometimes you feel like, when am I going to catch a break, or when am I going to be able to feel happiness consecutively? But that's the deception. Because karma has dharma, right? And justice has injustice. But I kind of feel like you don't understand polarity. And this is why you're always in this indecisive energy, and always feeling disappointed, and always feeling like things can't be reached. But this is the same energy that makes you a luminous warrior here. A luminous warrior. But a warrior knows that it has to make the right type of decisions to that resembles or reflects their reality, so it benefits them. But I feel like a lot of you are always giving people the benefit of the doubt, or you're always trying to help people instead of trying to help yourself. You make other people's life easier while you make yours harder for yourself. How is that even possible? The sacrifice. A lot of you are constantly sacrificing yourself. And the number for your reading is 555. Number 50, the spiral, 5. Number 32, 3 plus 2, 5. Number 41, 5. The rainbow. A lot of you don't know how to see the different colors of light in the spectrum of your reality. A lot of you don't understand that you stand in the way of yourself a lot of the times because of your indecisiveness, of you not being able to combat between your logic and your emotion. Libra. Then it's kind of funny because you have 555, but then you have 44 here, which is about the sacrifice. You're constantly sacrificing your justice in yourself for others, but then when it comes to yourself, you never know what the fuck to do. I'm always stuck. I'm always discontent. I'm always disappointed. And it's because you're constantly sacrificing yourself. You're constantly sacrificing the things that you don't need to sacrifice. For some of you, you need to learn how to sacrifice material shit for spiritual happiness. Whether it's relationships, money, materialism, thinking that having a happy life is having more and more and more and more. That's not what a happy life is. The simpler your life, the better it is, and the happier you are. Some of you have to learn the sacrifice of your perception thinking, or your consciousness thinking that everything needs to be perfect, when in reality there's always going to be a polarity. As above, so below. As below, so above. Right? The masculine and the feminine, and that's what y'all don't understand. There's always going to be lows. It's how you react to them. The rainbow, learning the different spectrums of light within yourself. You're always trying to understand other people and trying to always fix other people and heal other people and feeling bad for them and trying to be a humanitarian. We get it. But when are you going to be that for yourself? When are you going to serve justice for yourself? Libra. This is the energy that we're getting into. The reason why you're always on this spiral of high and low, high and low, high and low is because you don't make conscious decisions. You make them out of indecisiveness. And indecisiveness brings you whatever random consequence there is, and then you're never prepared for it. But what you don't understand is that it's your own doing. Stop being so indecisive, and these polarities won't happen in the way, shape, or form that they do. Whether it's a relationship, career, or your own ascension. Or family members, or whatever the case may be. For some of you, you're having a hard time going with your intuition instead of always logically saying to yourself, well, this is what I want to do, this is what... But then your intuition's like, don't do that. That's not what you should be doing right now. And then you go and do it and then wonder why you get the certain type of consequences that you do. And then you spiral. The spiral is about to serve justice, honey. Because for a lot of you, you're not going to get out of this spiral until you fix this indecisiveness. And I know that Saturn is going to tell you how to fix this indecisiveness, right? To be able to see all the spectrum of colors within yourself, all the aspects, all the sides and aspects of your consciousness, not just one. The tree of life, right? Many paths. Number 7. Many paths. There's many paths to you, but you guys keep choosing the indecisive one, the indecision. Well, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want. I don't know what this. I don't know if I want to stay with this person. I don't know if I want to move. I don't know if I want to... This is what brings you unhappiness. You're never content. And it's like I said in one of my readings, having too many options don't bring you happiness. And don't set you on a certain flow. Wow. Don't set you on a certain flow. But you're constantly trying to dive on too many things at once. The staff is about control. The serpent. We talked about the tree of life. Isn't the serpent trying to persuade you to do things that don't benefit you? Whether it's a relationship or decisions, making decisions as an adult or as a parent. Exactly, parent, Pachamama, which is Mother Earth. A lot of you have to understand that if it's in an adult situation or a mother or father situation, a lot of you need to understand that most of your wisdom comes from your trial and errors. But a lot of you speak negativity into your life, just like Virgo, because of the injustice that you bring yourself. You always sacrifice injustice for your justice. And you're always going to be in this circle as long as you keep putting your consciousness in that vibration. Change the beat of the drum, right? Or the rattle. Any other messages for Libra? Look at the beauty in life. Number 4 again. 444 555. It's an ascension. And then the tree of life, what we were just talking about. Then the council, because the council is trying to bring you justice, but a lot of you keep rejecting it here with your own darkness. But you're being called to the upper world, right? But a lot of you don't see that because of your indecisiveness. Let's go into... I want to see what 555 means. The meaning of angel number 555 is all about transition and welcoming change. It is a friendly reminder and warning from your angel and guides that it is safe to make the change that is on your mind. Jump into the energy of creativity, forward movement, and excitement, not indecisiveness, right? And not knowing what to do. And then 444. It signifies that you are in love and that your inner wisdom has been pointing you in the right direction. The number 444 is a sign of love and wholeness. The number suggests that you are in love with every single part of yourself. But this 444 is talking about how you sacrifice that self-love to bring justice to everybody else but yourself. The sacrifice and the beauty, which is love. You need to start giving this justice and this love to yourself. Stop loving everything external to you and start loving everything internal to you. Right? Let's go into the love romance. Thank you. We have religious factors, exactly. Your love life is being influenced. Your love life and your spiritual life is being influenced by your spiritual path. It's an ascension. You need to learn how to make the effort into bringing justice into yourself, because great love and justice is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And a lot of you don't make the decisions that you're supposed to be making. And for a lot of you, release your fucking ex. The time has come to clear your energy from this person. For some of you, it might be Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Gemini. Free yourself. It's time for you to take back control of your life. A lot of you are operating from this injustice that either happened to you or you created for yourself. And you can't free yourself because you're like, well, my life is always going to be like this because what the hell? I made this decision. Now I got to stick to it and blah, blah, blah. For some of you, it's a relationship. For some of you, is friendship. For some of you, is being a parent. Like, it just feels like a burden to you sometimes. And it kind of, whatever it is, you need to release that. Because you made your decision. There's no injustice about it. You bring injustice to it. So bring justice to it. Make the effort. Release that negative energy or that spiraling or indecisiveness of not knowing what to do because my life is over. You're so dramatic, Libra. Free yourself from that energy or that relationship or that indecisiveness. Yeah, past life relationship for a lot of you. You need to learn how to have heart-to-heart conversations with yourself. And past life relationship again. Twice. For some of you, it is a relationship. For others of you, it's a relationship to yourself. And some of the decisions that you made in your past and you don't know how to live with. Learn how to have a heart-to-heart conversation with yourself. Or with the person that created this injustice. Release your ex and true love will come. For some of you, it's not an ex, it's yourself. Releasing yourself will bring love to yourself. Releasing your traumas and who hurt you and that will bring love to yourself. But for some of you, it's an actual ex. Release them, people. For some of you, it's an old way of being. For others of you, it's talking about this is why true love and new love won't come. Because a lot of you are so indecisive. And a lot of you are constantly conjuring and manifesting indecisive as relationships. If you're not indecisive about it, they are. Because it's just a reflection of you. Right? Right. For some of you, a new person has stirred up your romantic feelings here. For some of you, you have known each other before. Or they're from your past. For others of you, you release somebody just to jump into the energy of somebody else. And that's what's not making you the effort or giving you the time and space to make the effort to bring justice to yourself or healing to yourself. True love. Some of you need to release an ex for enable for true love to come in. Having heart to heart conversations for true love to come in for some of you. It's different for everyone. Let's use the Teenage Witch Tarot for Libra. What are the energies? What are the stories here? Actually, let me read the spiral. Because this is the spiral trying to bring justice into your life. The highs and lows, right? Sorry, I'm having like throat chakra problem. The spiral from the mystical shaman oracle number 50. The spiral. From galaxies in the skies to diminutive shells at the beach, the spiral is found extensively in the natural world. It's shaped in the form of a coiled serpent, like the serpent that we got in the reading, but I put it back in the deck. But even the spiral looks like a serpent. Right? Has been used since ancient times as a tool for growth and transformation. The spiral is a guide for entering deep into one's consciousness in the unknown and then extending far into the heavens. The unknown, you can't be decisive or indecisive. You just have to go into the unknown, right? It is crucial to surrender to this journey until the exhausted paradigm dissolves into the depths of the psyche and its energy is released to give birth to a new reality. The invitation is, Libra, to renew yourself. You must shed your old skin, like I said. You have already done this, so do not keep scraping away at the old, but welcome the soft new skin that is starting to grow. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let nature take its course, letting go of control issues or the indecisiveness. Break the habit of working on your faults all the time and let the nature take its course. Know that a new skin feels vulnerable and scary at times. Trust the medicine of the spiral as it guides your journey of renewal to bring justice into your reality. The spiral announces a descent to the depths in a rebirth. Allow nothing to get in the way of this process. As the time is right and the forces of nature are supporting you in this endeavor, using stones, twigs, or yarn, build the spiral on the ground that is large enough to walk through with at least 3 turns. Enter the spiral slowly. Once in the center, offer to the earth the feelings or situations that you no longer want in your life. As you walk back the way you entered, feel recharged for your new journey, Libra. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. You need to let go of that indecisiveness, and that indecisiveness comes from that insecurity of all the traumas and shit that you went through in your old self. Regain that passion. Have this heart-to-heart conversation for yourself. Let's see what justice energy is going on in the tarot here. What is the 5 of Swords? A lot of you are mentally battling yourself. Indecisiveness. Indecisiveness. For some of you, you left somebody or somebody left you with the 5 of Swords, and you keep thinking if you made the right choice or not. But this is your own stubbornness, because a lot of you don't know how to be alone. Yeah. A lot of you with the 8 of Cups in reverse, a lot of you are thinking about going back to this person. For some of you, the 8 of Cups. You don't want to walk away. Some of you really love this person, right? They can be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There's a lot of air energy here. But you're also a Libra, right? They can be a Cancer. But I feel like with the 7 of Swords, this is your indecisiveness lying to you, right? lying to you and telling you that you need to be with this person. This is it for you, or you're never gonna find nobody else. It's a lie. It's you being indecisive. A lot of you need to learn how to go with your intuition. The Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords, it goes Gemini energy. Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini. Seven of Cups is giving me Scorpio energy here. The confusion, the you betraying yourself, the you deceiving yourself, the Two of Wands. A lot of you, some of you, if you're single, you're talking to too many fucking people at the same time. And that you can't do that if you're indecisive. Or you have too many sneaky links, or too many sneaky that, or whatever the case may be. For some of you that are in a relationship, you're constantly sabotaging yourself because of your indecisiveness in this relationship. Or for some of you, you're about to find out that this person has a lot of options on their phone. Because there's too many phones here. This person is paying attention to somebody who's giving them attention on their phone. There's injustice here. And for some of you, this is happening because you refuse to let this person go because of your own indecisiveness. And now the universe is about to bring justice and humble the shit out of you. For some of you, it don't have to be romantic. It can be the fact that you keep giving somebody the justice, right? Or the benefit of the doubt, and you keep, burning yourself because of it. And now you're about to find out why. The Hierophant and the Empress. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy for some of you. The Hierophant. Some of you, this is talking about how a lot of you need to stop thinking that you just know. That you just know. Exactly. The High Priestess in reverse. You don't know shit. You're so indecisive that a lot of you don't know shit. Because the Hierophant and the Empress are two very strong energies, but they clash together, right? You're the scale, so you have light and darkness, but they always clashing. So you can't sit around and say, "No, well, I know that what I think and what I say is what I'm gonna do, and that's what's gonna bring me." No, it's not. This is why you bring injustice to yourself, because you don't know how to become submissive to spirit or become submissive to what is beneficial to you. A lot of you are in fear of the unknown. The Strength. This is a lot of you trying to find the strength or gain the strength to, emotionally get into this new energy of yourself. Nine of Wands. A lot of you fight battles that don't need to be fought. The Queen of Swords. You need to disconnect from certain things and just work on yourself with the Queen of Cups. Pisces energy. Some of you might have somebody in your chart, might have Pisces in your chart, or might have somebody you're connected to that's a Pisces or an Aquarius. But some of these people tell you what's good, Libra, and you just don't pay attention. Some of these people actually tell you what's beneficial to you. You just don't pay attention. Because you just want to do what you want to do. But then when the consequences happen, that's when you, see, the Lovers in reverse. Some of you left a relationship. But then when the consequences happen, the Emperor and then the Knight of Swords, you hide. Now you don't want to lead. Now you don't know what you're doing. Now you're going in different directions. You got Gemini and Sag energy with that Lovers. For some of you, you kept clashing with somebody and you had to let them go because you were on two different vibrations. You outgrew this person. For some of you, you outgrown them right now, and you're wondering why you want to walk away. It is because you're outgrowing them. Or if they don't fix this conflict, you might outgrow them and leave them. Yeah, the Star, Aquarius energy. Everything is fine. For some of you, you had to have an epiphany about how you valued people and gave them more justice, more than you did to yourself. You understand? Everything is fine. You just have to value yourself more. See how she's pouring water? not only into the ground, but into her emotions as well. The ground represents stability, money, financial stability, right? Sustenance. But you also have to pour into your emotions, Libra. And the things that you actually desire and want to experience. You only betray yourself. You put these daggers in yourself, these swords in yourself. But then trying to distract yourself with external things. Niggas, bitches, partying, drinking, overworking. The Knight of Pentacles, exactly. That don't bring you happiness with the Nine of Cups. They're two different vibrations. A lot of you want happiness, but a lot of you don't understand that material shit, relationships and finances and all of that don't bring you happiness. What brings you happiness is having the epiphany that I need to fit into myself. I need to bring justice to myself. I need to heal from my traumas. I need to shed this old skin. I need to go into this new version of myself. The bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming, is you actually following that finally with the Leo energy and the King of Wands. Having enough confidence to go into the unknown and bringing victory to yourself. For some of you, there's somebody that you're dealing with here. You have Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Aries, I said that right, Taurus, Virgo. Yep. Sagittarius. Whoever these people are, I kind of feel like for some of you, there's somebody here that you took the leadership on making a decision of leaving them. And then that's your victory, but then you find out that they end up getting somebody else pregnant here. And it's going to show you who this person really was and why you should have never gave them the benefit of the doubt or the justice or whatever it is. Yeah, the gatherer. The child. Didn't I say somebody gets pregnant? The child. Yep. Number 7, the child. Give it about 7 weeks, 7 days, 7 months, but you're about to find out. Right? Let's go into the Star Code Astro for some advice. And that will conclude your reading for this month. The 12th house, introspection, internal. Didn't I say it? You have to align yourself. You have to ascend, right? You have to explore this indecisiveness, because the reason why you're so indecisive is because you always void out the things that you actually want to do because you don't have the strength to do them or the desire to create them or manifest them. But look at what number it is. Number 5. It's number 5. It's number 5. Again, 555, 555, 555. Creating positive changes, not indecisive changes. Right? So I want to go into the introspection here. Number 50. If your chart were a village map, the 12th house would be a quiet place. The sun is in the 12th house just after sunrise, a time for prayer and meditation, for dreaming in our deepest dreams. The 12th house is your inner child's world, and we got that child card too, containing both the fairyland into which you might escape and the monsters that live under your bed. Introspect. The situation is complex. So learn what's going on behind the scenes in yourself before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks of both who you are when no one's looking in the fact that your fate is inextricably linked to every other sentient being. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. So there's no space to be indecisive. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual self, and honor who you are. But you also must acknowledge that you work within an organism, your family and your culture, which operates within the body of all creation. If you just take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to the great body. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently, and you are part of the collective. You see how there's two sides? There's no right or wrong or indecisiveness. They're both true. It's impractical to get lost in oneness, whether in spiritual bliss or over-identification with your group and neglect your individual health. But it can be spiritually painful to feel stuck in the isolated, single-cell mindset. Spiritual practice can help you find a healthy midpoint between a disconnected, lonely state and a state of connection to one another, or to even the divine. For some of you, you're supposed to be connected to the divine, or you have a gift you're supposed to be working on as well. Grounding helps you return to your personal path. It can be hard to find a healthy place between feeling subsumed by a group and dwelling in stunted isolation. The 12th house asks you to face your fears. In quiet moments of prayer, meditation, and creative bliss, feel that deep connection to the source and know you are not alone. Bring justice to yourself. Girl, brother, man, cousin, whoever it is, I hope that this reading brought clarity and light to your soul. Thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy. If you want constant daily content, go to patreon.com/the-joey or YouTube at the-joey, TikTok at the-joey, and Facebook at the-joey if I did not say that. If you want a reading, click the link at the bottom of this description box, and you will be able to get in contact with me or message me on Patreon or any of my social platforms. I love you, Libra. Thank you for allowing me to bring this message, and I'll see you next time. Bye.